What's going on, guys? Thank you for watching my second Gorilla Tag map ranking video. See, I had to make this video for two very important reasons. The first one is that 1 year ago today, the day this was uploaded, I made my first Gorilla Tag ranked video. And what the fuck? No. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Anyway, the last time I did this, there was not nearly as many maps. Well, there was. They made a bunch of new maps in the last year, and some of my opinions on old maps have changed. So it's time to update the list. And second of all, why does it keep doing that? Alright, you know what? We're not gonna be here anymore. Anyway, the last time I did this was a celebration of 100 subscribers. This video is a celebration of 100 videos. This video will be my 100th one, which is pretty cool. And so, now I have to make a lot of clips for this one. There's 19 maps in total. Well, I guess there's technically more, but I'm not counting. I went on the official Gorilla Tag wiki. I'm not counting OG Caves and the Mines as two separate maps. They're both a part of the same map. And what else? I'm not doing like OG Clouds, because that's not back in the game. I don't really want to. The map sucked anyway. It's not like anyone cares about it. But no. So yeah. So I have to do a bunch of. I'm gonna show a bunch of gameplay of each map as I talk about them. Most of them. Because there's going to be some that I might not have footage of all of them. Because I'm not looking on the internet and using up. I'm not going to use someone else's footage. I'm not going to be like, yo, can I use your footage of this map for a video? And wait for them to respond. And then they'd be like, no. And then I have to go find a new one. For that map, for any maps like that, like Beta Caves or something like that, or like any of the old rotating maps. If I don't have footage of those, I'll just do footage of a different map instead. Alright, starting off this list at number 19, we got Nucleus. Apparently that's what this map's called. This map is ass! This map is so bad! It's very small, and the main gimmick is these little yellow bars you see on the screen. You're supposed to be able to grab them, and it shoots you forward. Like half the time it doesn't work, which I mean, it's a cool gimmick, but half the time it doesn't work. And back when this map first came out, it was super glitchy, and you actually couldn't have a lobby in this map. Back when this map first came out, the game still thought you were in city when you came to this map, so it's rotating didn't even exist. It was just part of city. But I started playing it and I started thinking the map was okay, but then I just realized it's so boring. All you do is just fling yourself around the entire time. It's not really fun. Alright, number 18 here. We have Basement. And this map, this maze thing, it's pretty cool. But it gets so boring. You can't even play Infection in Basement, so you can't, do anything with that. You can't do like an infection basement thing. And this maze has been here for forever. Like, this map gets an update like once every 2 or 3 billion years. Like, ever since I started playing the game, I think when I started playing the game, it had the maze. Then, like, 2 months later, it had, like, the fountain, it had, like, the science experiment thing in it for, like, 3 or 4 months. And then it changed back to the maze, and it's been like that ever since. It hasn't changed since then. It's been, like, 6+ months of this stupid maze. Which, I mean, is cool and all, but it gets boring after a while. Like, if they update this map, I could probably put it higher on the list, but they never update it. But, yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, number 17 here, we have Taiga, which I didn't know that was the name of this map until I had to look it up for this video. All I remember is that this map just, like, it was fun. Like, you had to climb up the middle part to, like, get away from the lava monkeys. That was really cool. But besides that, besides just climbing up the metal coils, this map has nothing. The map has, like, nothing. It sucks. Like, the coolest part about the map is cool only the first time you do it. Then after that, it's just like, oh, now I have to climb all the way back up this dumb tower just to jump off it 5 minutes later because a lava monkey came near me. Like in the video where, like, this footage is from a previous video I had, and in that video, I'm literally talking half the time about how much this map sucks. Like, that's how bad it is. Climbing up the metal coils is the only thing saving this map from being in last place. Number 15 here, we have Temple. Now, you know that Gorilla Tag has mostly good maps, because this is the 4th map we've gone over, and the maps are already good. Like, this is the point where all the remaining maps are just good. The only reason this one's so low is because all the other ones are just better than it, in my opinion. But anyway, Temple has a lot of stuff you can do in it, like climbing up the temple and climbing the trees around it, going under the temple into the underwater area, just a huge area to explore and get away from lava monkeys. It's super fun. The inside of the temple is also a good part. And there's the giant rope in the middle, which is like, it was really good for juking. Maybe I was just playing with bad players, but it was really easy to juke the players on that rope. But yeah, this map has a lot of stuff going on in it. It's super fun. Solid 8 out of 10 map in my opinion. Alright, number 14, we got Monkey Blocks. Now, this map did kind of get nerfed. There used to be, like, a little hole in the wall where when you were tiny, you could, like, go through the wall and glitch out of the map, and it was super fun. But they patched it, so now it's not as cool of a map anymore. But it's still really fun, building blocks and stuff. I typically don't do it, but I recognize it for what it is. Like, I think this was one of the better updates, was when they added this room. Like, being able to just build your own blocks and make your own little maps. Super fun, and allows people to show off their creativity. Except for the part where, like, half of every single, like, monkey blocks video I see on my shorts feed is just really long ice slides with a bunch of fans to like make them go in another direction, and it's kind of uncreative. Like, think of something different, please. But besides that, it's still really good. Number 13, we got Caves. This map, like, I don't play on it, like, ever. Like, the only reason I ever come down here anymore is to play some OG Caves. But this map is still fun. It's really... I like going down where... I like going, like, into those tunnels next to the gigantic crystal and just losing people as they try and chase me. It's really fun. But, like, I know this map is still really good. I just don't really like it as much as the other ones. So, and every time when you enter the map, you go on the giant waterfall. That's also really fun. Number 13, we got Arcade. So this map is really fun, but the thing is, if you want to do the arcade games, you cannot do it in a public lobby. Like, I was playing here, and my game was super laggy. It would keep, like, I'd hit 2 of the monkeys, and it'd only give me, like, 1 point. And so, if you want to, like, do anything here, you have to go into a private lobby and do it by yourself. Because there's also griefers trying to mess you up, too, if you're unlucky. Kind of surprised it didn't happen to me this time. And, the Pong ripoff is also really laggy. And really sucks if you have stick drift like I do on my left controller. But this place also has the virtual stump, which I'm not counting as its own map. Because if I did, it'd be, like, really unfair, because it has, like, a bunch of maps that you can just download into it. Alright, number 12, we've got City here. And City, it's fine. It's a good map. It's just you don't play Infection here. And me personally, I just like to play the game. This place is really good, though, for cosmetics and stuff. You get to do the vote every day, or every, like, week or so, every other week, something like that. It's a really nice place for people to just hang out and just show off cosmetics and stuff. And, I mean, it's not bad, it's just not my cup of tea, you know? Number 11, we have Beta Caves. This is the caves that they had in the game when it was in beta. Hence, Beta Caves. But this map, it really goes to show that it was a beta map. Because it has a whole lot of nothing here. There's just like a floor that's kind of a maze. And then you have the floor with the crystals everywhere. And then you have the bottom floor, which is just another maze. It doesn't really have too much, but it's a fun time. It's really good for juking the absolute shit out of people. It's really fun. And then I remember there was this one little corner where you could just fall through, and like new people that were new to the map would just be like, "What? How did you get through that little corner?" And it's super fun and stuff. Alright, we have Magma Arena for number 10, otherwise known as the soccer arena. Now, this map, it's not really fair to it, which is why I put it up higher than it should be. But this map is so ass right now. It is shit. It doesn't work properly. The game, they need to find a way to make this game work better, because the way it works right now is that you have the ball, and you're supposed to throw it as hard as you can, And then after for the first few seconds after you do that, only people from the other team can touch it. So it basically just ends up turning into a game of just throwing the ball back and forth. And it sucks. So they need to fix this. And until that happens, and even actually, before I'm not even done with this yet. The entire map, just no one knows how it works. So I keep playing this mode, and every single time it is literally impossible to get a public lobby to start a new game because no one knows how to do it and no one's cooperative enough to do it. And so you basically have to play in a private lobby with people that are willing to listen. And just dumb, stupid. Alright, number 9, we have the Bayou, however you're supposed to pronounce it. But this map is basically just a better No, it's not. I put swamp higher up on this list. It's not a better swamp. It's just a more expanded swamp, I should say. But the only reason I don't like it that much is because I forgot it fucking existed. I remembered its existence because I was making this video. That was the only reason I remembered. Oh yeah, that's right. You can go into the sewer and get this map. And get into this map. The sheer fact that I forgot about this just makes it worse than the original swamp map. But it is still fun. It has everything that the original swamp had. It has the green water and the vines and the trees and all this stuff. The only thing that's missing really is the zip lines, which were my favorite part of the map. But this is still a good map in its own right, but in my eyes it's just another swamp map. Number 8, we have clouds. And I guess you probably would have figured it out by now, but I'm not including the OG clouds into this list. Mostly because it just sucks. It doesn't deserve to be on this list. That's how bad it is. But second of all, this map, I swear when this map came out, everybody was shitting their pants. Everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, Clouds is good. It's good now." They didn't think it was possible. This map just it turned one of the worst maps into into a mid map. It's kind of mid. The thing is, it's not mid because it's a bad map. It's mid because I'm not good at it. This is a pure skill issue. Honestly, you have to, most of the time, because the reason you're not able to get the last person is because they're really good at using the gliders, and I'm just not. So I'm basically useless when it comes to tagging the last guy. It turned the worst map into the most... They turned the worst map and made it into the most gimmicky map in the game. It's fun gliding around in it, everything, but as soon as you're tagged, all the fun is gone. And it just ruins the experience for me personally. Alright, number 7, we have mountains. And this map is the exact definition of what I was talking about earlier when I said that I have changed my opinions on some maps. I don't exactly remember where I put it, but I think I put this top 3 bottom of the list last year, and now it's all the way in the second half of best maps in my opinion. like the main issue I had with it was everyone just being really good at sliding around on the edges of the map, and I can't do it, which is still a problem with it, but I've just learned to like this map more and more the more I played it. And the snow thing, the new thing they did with the snow that makes it have knockback, that just makes this map way better. It's super funny. Like, I don't exactly know where in this clip you're gonna see it, but I use a snowball and a hit a guy into the slide, and it's super funny. And you can do a bunch of stuff like that and just fuck people up, and it's awesome. And stuff like that is the reason why I like it more and more every single time that I play it. Number 6, we have Metropolis. Now, in the winter update, apparently you can go like super duper fast on the ice here, but I just don't know how to get it to work, so it's kind of a me thing, but it sounds really fun. But the map itself it's really fun. It's really fun. You can just hop around tiny buildings and just juke the absolute shit out of people. It's really fun. And there's this giant rope in the middle. There's a lot of times where I've just messed people up there, and it's so fun. And the canonic lore is that you're just a giant monkey on this map. That's just really funny. Like, all these tiny buildings just make it really fun to, like, scope out all the non-lava monkeys and just jump from the top of the tallest building and just snipe them. It's really awesome. Starting off the top 5 list of the best Gorilla Tag maps, in my humble opinion, 2025 edition, we have Swamp. The better version of Bayou, in my opinion. It has all the things I mentioned before. It has the swamp water and the vines that you could swing across. It also has the jumping lily pads that make you go way too far. And it has the, I don't even know what those are called, grind rails. But they have those too. It's just a really fun map to just bounce around everywhere on. And it's really fun just making really huge jumps away from lava monkeys and towards non-lava monkeys. It's just a really enjoyable time. I hope they bring it back soon. I want to play it again. Number 4, we have Canyons. Now, this map is peak. Well, I shouldn't say that because it's still number 4, but it is very good. It has a bunch of ropes and grind rails that you can just jump across and just have an all-around good time just flying around the map. And you can just have that giant grind rail on the very top of the map. You can just loop that for forever, and it's super awesome. And as long as you don't go to the bottom of the map, you're gonna have a good time. The bottom of the map kind of sucks because there's like, it just feels like forever until you get back up to the top again, but it's still a really good map. One of my favorites. Well, obviously it's number 4 on my list, but it's really good. Like, I don't see anybody being angry with this placement of Canyons. Oh, thank goodness, I'm almost done with this shit. Number 3 here, we got Beta Caves. Or, no, not Beta Caves, OG Caves. This map is It's very good for minigames. It's probably the best map for minigames. It has, like, all the good ones. It has Lucy in it, too, and that is really fun to just piss people off with. And just running around the caves and the mines and everything, trying to find where the lava monkey, or where all the non-lava monkeys are, is really fun. And it's just a huge map. It's just absolutely massive. But you want to know what else is massive? Alright, number 2, the silver medal goes to Forest. I don't think the number 1 or number 2 spot could ever change for me. The Forest map, pretty much the same argument I had last year. This map it's the first map like everyone plays. It's the map that introduces the game to you, introduces all the mechanics of the game. It's the sweatiest map in the game. We're going to ignore that. But everyone has heard of it. Everyone's played it. Everyone knows about it. It's just... Forest just is Gorilla Tag. Everything else is just side content. Forest is Gorilla Tag. It's just the perfect way to make... Or is I should say perfect way to introduce a monkey game is by having the monkeys go around in a bunch of trees. It's just brilliant design, brilliant everything. It's just good. It's just really good. Number 1, in my opinion, the best map in Gorilla Tag to this day, still Beach. I love Beach. I love just everything about it. You get to climb around the giant hill. You get to just ride rails pretty much everywhere. You get to swim really fast in the water. And it's just awesome. The only thing that sucks about this map is that they got rid of that thing on the edge of the pirate ship where you could just make yourself fly across half the map. They got rid of that, and that's kind of a disappointment, but it's okay. Everything else about this map is just perfect. It's where I it's where I spend 90% of my time in this game. Well, except for now where I do quests. But yeah, that's the whole list. All 19 maps besides OG Clouds. We're not counting that. But this video is really special to me. This video is definitely the one I spent the most time working on, and even then I didn't really spend that much time working on it. But it's still my proudest piece of work yet. And I will see you guys next year when I do this again.